for the game, this is the high PS4, and technically you're right, but if you combo the right mods together, and you will obtain pretty much your own keep with pretty much any character you want in your castle. At the end of this video, we'll go over the mods that I'm using to accomplish this, in case you would like to replicate something to that effect. But yeah, a little backstory to this character. For my character, I chose to make him more of an Upmoran, because there's times that even if you choose a Nord, yeah, you know, as far as skills goes, you're going to want to go with one-handed, two-handed, heavy armor, speech, and I'll tell you why speech in a few. It actually has to do with one of the mods I'm using. Archery is good to have. Also, good creations to have would be get the Arcane Archer pack from the Creation Club, because see those fire arrows on my back? That's where they come from. They go, the fire, thunder, and ice arrows go great with this build. Also, as a disclaimer, I'm not finished with this build yet, so there will be a part 2. It's called Alidon's Ultimate Armory. That's one of the mods that does make this possible. So, I mean, it makes this and a lot of other builds possible, to be honest with you. So, if I was you, I would pick this up on the PS4 if you're into modding, or maybe looking into modding. Another mod you're going to want to use if you do builds at all, and like, you know, you're not trying to be a Dragonborn every time, because that can kind of break the immersion on, say, like you're trying to play a common thief or a farmer. You could download the Realm of Lorcan. It's a relatively new mod that does offer a lot of features for a new game, particularly if you're looking to start a build. Okay, here we are. Alright, one of the first places you're probably going to want to go. This mod, or Dovahkiin Keep, is pretty much essential for this. You're going to want a castle. I prefer Deus Mons castle. Now, you combo whatever player house fits your fancy the most. It does have to be nav meshed. If you don't know what that means, most of them are. But every now and then you'll get one that ain't nav meshed, meaning that followers can't walk around in it. But you're going to need a castle, and then you're going to need the Relocate NPC mod. With that, you can get these little spectral creatures, put them in your house, and then tell your followers where to go, you know, which creature to go to, and they'll stay within, like, I think it's like 30 meters of that area. Well, anyway, here's a look at my castle. This is on the mountain on the way up to High Hrothgar, by the way. So this is along the 7,000 stairs is where you'll run into this. Look at that. Just look at it. The atmosphere alone is what made me choose Deus mods over Building Key to Key. And then you have a stable with your horse. Right there. Here we go, we're about to do Crib Skyrim Edition. Okay, walking it'll take me to the Hall of the Heroes and Gods. The living quarters are through here. The Underfalls will eventually go there. The Overfalls through either of these doors, and then there's like just a little balcony area. We might go there, but really there's just a few like targets and dummies out there, and it's just a tiny little balcony. So I might not even waste my time, to be honest. Or yours. Time is money. Alright, we're going to the living quarters first, because that's where the meat of everything is. And again, I'm going to remind you guys this build isn't complete. That's why this is only part one. It'll look like and what it can do. Along with the crib. Alright, so walking in to the living quarters, you're immediately greeted with a nice little smithing area. Alright. Oh, looks like I got a blip in the internet. Alright, let's hope that it's back on. Alright. Through here is the throne room if you go straight up. This right here, this is my throne. I mean, just tell me, like, you wouldn't feel badass sitting here knowing this is yours. Okay, so you're saying, well, you have a castle, I could download that easy. You know, what makes you so high king? Well, first off, I have anybody I want in my castle. I took Whiterun's court wizard. He's one of my court mages. He's not the only one either. Let's see. Looking for the wife. She should be around here somewhere. Sometimes I catch that bitch sleeping in odd places. Oh, remember when I was telling you about the Relocate NPC? That's one of the little spectral creatures I was telling you about. You can get them and then send your NPCs to live within 30 meters, I believe, 30 meters of the area that you plant the creature at. Okay, I gotta go find this switch. She's sleeping in the servant beds again. Might be in the guest room. She sleeps in there sometimes. Oh wait, who's that? Who that? Who that? Oh, check this out. Mike the Liar lives in my castle too. And then that's my dog, obviously. Now I just gotta find the wife. She could be outside. This would be a good time to show off the balcony area anyway. This is where Mike usually stays, is out here. So in my opinion, would you have the ability to pull, like, you know, assets from the Arls and use them as your own? You're a high king at that point. But yeah, this is a little balcony area. It's pretty dope. This will take you right outside Whiterun. Danica's Pier Spring, you know, the Gilder Gleam girl. She lives in my castle. She's my other court mage. Had to have a healer and a black mage, so I got her in Farengar. Oh yeah, the knights can be kind of dicks towards your companions sometimes. It's not usually a problem, but sometimes it can be. Got a little bathhouse area. You know it's dope. Alright. Take the shortcut to the Overfalls. See if she's up there. Ella's here. Oh yeah, the companions. They live in my castle as well. Well, at least the inner circle of the companions. Here, so we'll take the shortcut to the Underfalls. This is where the companions usually stay, is the Underfalls. Like I said, everyone's kind of got their own area. My knights in the castle and the companions really do not get along at all, so I kind of had to put them pretty far away from the knights, and I figured since they didn't mind hanging out around the Underforge, they'd probably like the Underfalls. I'm finding everybody but my wife. That's crazy. Hope I didn't get that glitch where your spouse disappears. See if we can time of day is it in Skyrim right now? PM. Okay, so it's daytime. Actually, it'll probably be easier to locate her if I go ahead and wait till night when she would be asleep. Oh, yeah, check this out. My castle's so advanced, I got modern day plumbing. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Dwemer. That little hand washing basin. Because, you know, you don't want to get pink eye or nothing in Skyrim. Like, that could be a real problem in that world. See, that's my bed, but I always catch her in either the kids' bed or the guest bed. And I don't have kids yet. Maybe that's part of the problem. Sometimes she's in the bath area. I'm starting to feel like that weird kid that says he has a girlfriend, but he really doesn't have a girlfriend because it's made up. Or it seems that way and he really does, but for some reason you just can't introduce him to someone.
Enough. That's close enough. Back off.
What are my knights getting into with now? I swear there's some dicks sometimes. It says that she's here.
Back off.
Huh. Oh well. I'm not gonna spend any more time looking for her. She might have disappeared. Or, I don't know, got stuck somewhere. Who knows? I'll figure it out later. Now I'm gonna get into the interesting part. The combat aspects of the High King Dovahkiin. And again, he's not perfect yet, but he's more than adequate. Okay, I'm gonna go somewhere that I know for a fact will have some combat waiting for me. This is usually forsworn out the ass here, so we'll check this out. Sweet. Alright.
You come from.
Now, one of the most important parts of this mod is having the ability to shout infinitely and having custom shouts on top of it. That's real fire breath right there. Now watch this. For those of you watching, know that was not a slowdown or a glitch. That was actually me stopping the time. I actually get very little slowdown on this game, generally speaking, even with my heavy mods. Take my eeks out for a walk. You notice my bridges, they all kind of match the holds that they're by too. Alrighty, so you've seen some of the perks and abilities of this build, and we will revisit it again once I've completed it. As promised, I will show you my mods, and I will also point you in the direction of quest lines that will advance this class. Alright, so as far as mods, give me a second to load them in, and I'll go over what makes this class work. And I bought all the creations on the Creation Club, so I have like a lot of stuff to load in. So if you're wondering what creations I use, just go to the Creation Club and look at them, and I have them all, so. Probably taking a little longer to load in too because I'm broadcasting and I think it's trying to log me into Bethesda servers. Alright, first up, the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch. I do recommend that. Even if you don't want to play with mods, like, you know, any kind of modifications to your game, this is essential just to fix quest bugs and you know, make a few smart changes to the game. Nothing hefty, but it really helps out. But anyways, on to the Dragonborn build. You are going to want Alidon's Ultimate Armory. This is almost a must, plus you can power level your character I'd be lying if I said I got all 100 something of those levels legitimately. I did not. I'm a working man. I just simply don't have the time to level a character like that legitimately. So I use this mod, and I'm happy with it. No shame. Phanderix's Magic World, it's another must. Adds so much magic to the game, and it doesn't really do it for me. But if you're a Harry Potter fan, basically it adds Hogwarts to the game. I'm not joking. Deus Mons Castle. That is the castle of mine. However, you could probably substitute it with something like Dovahkiin Keep, or Dragonborn's Keep, or whatever it's called. I had that one before. Yeah, it's got a lot of armor and mannequins and stuff, but it also causes a lot of crashes once you fill them up. And it's too big and not atmospheric the way that Deus Mons is. Relocate NPC. This is essential. You need this to move the characters that you want living in your hold to your castle. Okay? Magic, or better vanilla perks for PS4. This is why you want to pick Speech, because Speech actually adds shout abilities for your Dragonborn. Like, it'll up your shout's powers through the perk system if you upgrade your Speech. So make sure you upgrade your Speech. Magic Redone, that goes with it. Complete Smithing is also another smart mod to add in for this build. Multiple follower system. I actually recommend this for any playthrough. Immersive movement with Alidon is actually really good. Haste is good. Bias tweaks if you're lazy with archery like me. Ultimate kills and more blood and gore for better and more savage kill cams. Resurrection. In case you accidentally kill somebody, you can bring them back to life. New shouts. This is where all my new words of power came from. Power of the Dragonborn. This powers up your shouts as well, but this is based on how many extra dragon souls you have banked. So, yeah. Fire Within also goes with Power of the Dragonborn, so definitely add those together. True Dovahkiin no shout cooldown. Come on, he's a Dragonborn. You telling me to speak I have to cool down? No, dragons don't have to do it. I don't have to do it either. Disenchanting overhaul if you want some savage weapon enchantments. Infinite weapon charge, because fuck it, you know you don't want to take the time to sit there and charge it every time. Simple enchant effect plus, you can get it if you want. Update the arcane archer pack if you get it with this mod here. It actually fixes a few things like letting fire arrows ignite oil and things like that. Katana pack if you want a weapon like mine. I was actually carrying a Daedric Dai Katana that I've enchanted. Recolor Recraftable pack if you want armor like mine, and Recolor Replacer pack if you want other characters to also be able to wear unique armors. If you like the environments that you saw, Project Hippie adds all the extra trees, dense grass, water, redux. MA's Combined Bridge mod, that added all my cool looking bridges. MA's Combined Road mod is great too. Lampposts of Skyrim. Master the Summit, Hearthfire Roads, Old Border Banners. Mythical Ages is probably my favorite weather overhaul. Luminosity, because I don't like that super realistic dark shit, because I mean, let's be honest, it's a pain in the ass. Skyrim is windy, rain and snow FX, birds and flocks. Abundant natural, okay, I'm just going through the list now. Alright, let's see, anything else? that you're gonna need. Yeah, that's about it. That's all you need for that build. And I also went over a few of my environmental enhancing mods, so if you like the way my game looks, you know what to put into it. I'll actually do a video at some point focusing just on upgrading the graphics to the PS4 version. Also, very last thing I want to touch on, quest lines that are useful to this character, and I'm going to go ahead and say all major ones except maybe the Assassin's Guild. Being a High King, you want to forge as many alliances as possible, grow your army as far as possible, you know, have the most powerful units in your hold. So you're going to want the specialists from pretty much every guild. You're going to want the companions, obviously, as your fighters. You might want to recruit a few mages from the Mages Guild as magic unit. You might want to make a few court mages out of somebody. You know, it's just good to do all the quest lines. But the major ones that I feel like you have to do, you obviously got to complete the main quest. And you're going to want to do Dragonborn. Anything from there is kind of at your discretion. But if you're going for a Dragonborn that has the aspirations of ruling Skyrim, then you are definitely going to want to make friends in many places as possible. It just makes more sense. Alright, so that's about it. I will see you next time with another build, and eventually we will come back to this one once I've completed the quest lines and fleshed out everything to the extent that I feel happy with. Alright, this is Johnny Lawless, and thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, maybe subscribe. I'll never get monetized because I cuss too much, but hey, I'm doing this because I like games. I like games, and why not make videos while I'm playing them? Alright, later guys.